Hi everybody, I'm Deacon Dave.
I'm layperson Lisa.
Welcome to the Deacon Dave and Layperson Lisa show. So we walked how many miles today, Lisa?
Today we walked 20.
Say what?
That's right, 20
miles. Not kilometers, people. Miles.
20 miles.
Which is an insane amount of walking.
Yes.
Right? Multiply that times 1.6. We're about 32 to 33 kilometers.
Yes.
And you will get what we actually walked in kilometers.
Yes.
We're in the same location as we were yesterday, but as you can see, the sun is out.
Yep. Sun is shining. People are frolicking on the beach.
Right.
There's a young boy. Up. Let's see, where'd he go?
Somewhere.
Oh, he's over there. He's over there.
Right. And
He's
so
frozen.
Yeah, so we're on the other side of the beach across from our hotel. Let me show that to you. And we're up against some rocks here. And we've just been relaxing our feet in the water.
Yep.
And if you want to see what it looks like after relaxing your feet in the water, then there you go. I apologize for the white legs. Lisa seems to have a bit of a tan. I, on the other hand, have nothing.
We hit the 250 mile mark today.
Yes, 253, right, total.
253 total.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And 20 miles today. Tomorrow, one might say an easy day of only 12 miles.
So half, almost just about little.
Yeah, there was a couple of hills today, but nothing crazy.
No, it was nice elevation changes, not bad.
Why don't you talk about the bull? Would it be a bull? Where we walked across the field?
Oh yes,
with the nose ring.
Yes, we had a very adventurous trek through a pasture where there was cows without any. Usually we walk and we see cows and there's like a fence, and there was no fence. We were walking through the pasture and we came upon this giant bull, very big. And
ooh, water on our feet.
Ooh, it feels good.
It just sunk.
And behind the bull, there was two baby calves. And so Deacon Dave had his red shirt and his red Superman pants on today.
So it was all red.
So it was all red, and the bulls love red. So I let him go first.
Yes, thank you. I hid behind Benny as we walked up this fairly steep hill, I would say.
Yes, and as we passed by the bull, we saw he had a nose ring. So he was a very stylish bull, very fashion conscious bull, and he was a gentle bull because he did not get up and attack
me.
Us.
Thank God, or especially
or the
one in red.
person who might have been perceived as a bullfighter.
Yeah, with the red cape.
With the red.
That would not. I was a red cape.
Yes, basically. Yes.
Basically, yeah.
Yes.
You have no idea what you're missing with all of my many different colors that I wear, my spandex pants
he has
that I wear.
Smurf pants.
Yeah.
He has Superman pants.
And I have black pants.
And he has black pants.
Men in black.
We have Men in Black pants. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So maybe we'll show those all to you one day. But for now, you get my white pants, which are my legs.
Yes.
So is there a spiritual lesson from the bull? Because I don't think any of us were super comfortable while we were missing cow patties at the same time keeping an eye on the bull as we passed within what? 15 or 20 feet of him?
Very close.
Yeah, very close to him.
Yeah, it was a little nerve-wracking.
Unnerving.
Yeah, a little unnerving. But you know what? Sometimes we have to go where there's no boundaries, right? We have to cross through the areas where there's no boundaries because God calls us to be courageous and bold. And sometimes He calls us to go places which are unfamiliar territory, and that's where we were today.
Yeah, and it's amazing how fast you can get up a hill when you're afraid of how
when you see a bull staring at you.
Yeah, your circumstances, all of a sudden your cardio is much better, your muscles are working greater, and you can
move
things
faster than you ever thought possible.
Yeah, and it's just kind of interesting how our mindset totally changed our physical capabilities, and I think our mindset and our spiritual lives, right?
Yeah,
our mindset
for sure.
could change how we're feeling spiritually as well to tackle that from another angle. As you can see, the sun is glistening off of Lisa. Yes, off of her forehead. Yes. So what else do we have today?
You said something and I was gonna darn, I just lost it.
That's okay.
Yes. Oh, so the other thing was,
this is a highly top-notch produced show.
Well, the other thing, we had the cow. There was some very vocal cows on the path today.
Oh yeah, really loud.
Yes, there was one bull in particular. He was just not happy with the shepherd guys. And
chasing him.
They were chasing him from where he wanted to be.
It's like 3 of them.
There was 3 of them, but one in particular was very unhappy. So we walked a little further, and we saw a bunch of cows, and they were mooing, and they were not happy. And so Benny asked the shepherd guy, the cowhand, I don't know what they're called, what was going on with what's going on? Why are you moving these cows? What are you doing? Because we have seen where the cows get moved, which is pretty cool, but they're not vocal. Anyway, the guy said that they're checking them for diseases. And so the cows were getting a checkup. And sometimes we have to do a spiritual checkup for ourselves. Or sometimes maybe if we're not sure how we're doing in our spiritual life, we can talk to a spiritual mentor who can kind of give us who can give us...
Don't be afraid of yourself.
No. Maybe a spiritual mentor can help us with that if we're not sure where we are going with our spiritual life, or maybe we want to know, like, am I on the right path? Am I doing things that God is calling me to do? And sometimes a spiritual mentor can help make that help with the clarity in that by asking certain questions.
Yeah, these animals were definitely in denial.
Yeah.
Because they knew however they were going to be tested wasn't going to be comfortable.
Yeah.
And the same thing is true of us. We probably know there are some things we need to take care of.
Yeah.
But we might be in denial because it's going to be uncomfortable, and so we don't want to do it. And we have to do it.
Yes.
Okay. We have to allow the Lord to do what it is that He needs to do, so that He can make sure that we are healthy, both spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically. All of the above, Lisa.
Absolutely. And sometimes that requires pruning or purification, purifying certain things in our lives. And sometimes that is painful.
Yes, but for the cows, it was probably something other than pruning, but we're not really sure.
We're not sure. We have an idea, but...
Yeah, of what exactly they were doing.
Yeah.
They were clearly knew what was going on.
Yeah, and they weren't happy.
And they were not happy. The other thing about this is these loud cows. Maybe you have some loud cows in your life. Maybe you are the loud cow. Okay, where we're maybe making a little bit more noise than what we should be making, right? Yeah. Instead of surrendering and being just kind of patient and understanding and just kind of going with the flow on certain things. And we don't have to always have everything our way, right, Lisa?
Right. And I think sometimes we talk at God instead of giving Him space to listen to. We just okay, Lord, I want this to happen, and this is how I want it to happen, and this is when I want it to happen, instead of asking God the questions of what is on our heart and just making it a monologue instead of a conversation. And that's what we should be open to, is a conversation, so we can give God the time to speak to us.
I would even go so far, Lisa, as to say we should spend way more time listening than we do talking, because God, as we have said, knows more about what we need than we do ourselves.
Yes.
And the reason I was pointing to you is because when you said the word spiritual mentor, I said, there she is, spiritual mentor. So if you need spiritual mentoring help, layperson Lisa is your person. Very caring and loving and understanding and a good listener. So you can call her at 1-800 layperson Lisa. Also, I have exciting news. Lisa has officially become a navigator.
Yes.
Right? She went through an intense 1-week navigator in training
program.
And she passed with flying colors.
I actually got a little early graduation.
You got a little early graduation.
Promotion.
Yes, and so now she's an official navigator.
Yes.
So she's been the navigator. Listen, I'm saying you're an official navigator.
I know, but...
with the title, the navigator.
And because today I found 3 shortcuts.
3 shortcuts that saved us about a mile.
Yeah, mile 0.1.
We still walked 20 miles though. You know what? The Camino always wins.
It does.
That's the thing about it.
Yes,
it always wins. And we've been very fortunate with the weather, and it's going to start getting warmer next week. So Lisa has a couple of weeks of, she has to gain experience now.
Yes.
In being a navigator, and so she's been navigating every day. And then the last week to 10 days, we're going to start putting her through
advanced training.
We call it Navigator Advanced Training, NAT.
Yes, NAT.
She was a NIT.
Right.
Navigator in training. Now she will become eventually a Navigator Advanced Training.
Yes, and my mentor is called the Wayne.
That is me. You want to tell everybody what that stands for?
Yes, Worthy Admiral and Navigator Extraordinaire.
That's me, people.
Yes,
the Wayne. Okay, yes. So when I get back, you
can call him Deacon Dave, or you can call him
Deacon the Wayne.
Deacon the Wayne Dave.
Maybe not. Yeah, just call me. Call me Dave. Deacon.
Oh, I have another spiritual lesson.
Oh wow, there's more.
So Debbie turned us on to these drinks called Aquarius.
Aquarius.
Yes.
Aquarius.
Yes. And they come in refreshing flavors like lemon or orange. And I personally prefer the lemon. And they give it to you on ice. And it's a nice refreshing drink, especially like today. There was a little time where I was dragging. I know it's hard to believe.
I was dragging her along.
I felt like Deacon Dave carried my backpack today, which was very kind and generous of him.
Happy to do that, Lisa.
And for a short time, I was carrying my bag, and it just felt like very heavy. Even though we had taken stuff out and eaten some of the food and drank some of the water, it still felt very heavy.
Yep.
And the Aquarius was a refreshing drink to help give me some energy and get going. And we had a little snack too. But anyway, sometimes we have to stop in our spiritual life and allow Jesus to refresh us.
Yeah, I agree. I think sometimes too we have to allow other people to help us.
I'm
not always good at that. I have exercised that some on this trip, right? With my knee hurting.
Yep, you let me carry the bag.
Yeah, not all of it.
Not all of it. We shared because to take the pressure off of your knee.
Right.
Not today, on a different.
But today your shoulders were hurting, and so.
Yeah, it was a little sluggish, and my shoulders were hurting a little bit. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I answered her cry for help.
Yes.
It was a whimper for help.
So sometimes our friends can help refresh us as well.
Yeah, and we need that. We don't need to be so prideful or act like we're bothering people. Self-reliance to do that. Yeah, we just need to ask for help. So
yes.
A lot of great lessons from today. Tomorrow we've got about 12 and a half miles. And so from this beautiful location, let me show it to you one more time. I am Deacon the Wayne Dave.
I am layperson the Nav.
Lisa. We'll see you next time.
Weird. Bye.
Bye.